All right. Brundo, you were so kind as to go in blind
Oh yeah.
and throw us a little bit of a curveball here. Explain to us why you gave us Atlantis versus Ultimo Guerrero from CMLL's 81st anniversary show.
So I was maybe 2 weeks ago listening to a podcast called Lucha World that had been gone for about a year, and came back and they did a big thing on the recent CMLL 92nd anniversary, and they talked about a couple of old matches, and they specifically mentioned Atlantis versus Ultimo Guerrero being one of the better main events they've had in many years there. And I've heard it was like a huge match. I mean, both guys were pretty much on top of Mexico at that point. So I figured, what the hell? I've never really watched a lot of Atlantis or Ultimo Guerrero, but I've always seen the name. So see what it's all about. Also, once I found out it was the first $1 million gate in North America not done by WWE, I was like, all right, this is a huge fucking match.
Yeah, so Kevin, I know you have a love for the CMLL and the AAA wrestling.
Yes.
How did this fare?
Those are my people.
Yeah.
So I got a little concerned when I threw it up and saw that it was about 50 minutes. Right. Got a little
fair.
concerned. But then I was watching it, and the pageantry, man, it's second to, it's fucking amazing. Right. You got all the Ultimo Guerrero with his entrance is crazy. And then Atlantis with his dance, like everything is like so much fun. Like I'm strutting while I'm watching this, and I'm fucking dancing, right? Because it's just fun. How could you not watch this and be like amped up for what was going on? The crowd was into it. These entrances are grandiose, right? Like you've never seen before. They're insane, cool to watch. I love how they walk down the stage, like everything about it. Sold in.
Were you concerned that Ultimo Guerrero's headdress was going to catch fire with the fire?
A little bit. I thought about that. Yeah. I thought about that. I was like, oh, a little close to that pyro, man. A little close.
And something else I want to mention before you move on with the intro, right? With all the pageantry and stuff, like, love that there was no commentary.
Yeah.
They just laid out and they let it do its thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the mariachi. How could you not like mariachi?
The dude with the conch shell? Whoa!
Yeah.
Man, it's the best. I got to get residency down there. I got to get some residency. I love it. It's just fantastic, man. Everything. My people, man. It's my people.
You could be a mule.
His asshole's big enough.
Put some drugs in your butt.
Is this one of those I got to identify as something things?
No. Drug mule.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I would say, because if all I have to do is identify as a mule and I get residency down there, sign me up. I'll hooves or whatever I need.
You are an ass.
So one of the things I've always liked about, and like I said, I'm not I've never been a die-hard CMML or CMLL or AAA guy, but there was always it was always nice when I had Mundos to be able to flip it on and it filled like a void, right? I always saw something there that I didn't see where I was seeing other places. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Again, the pageantry, the wrestling the style is completely different. Really enjoyed it. You know, I'll also say too, I know Double T, you assigned that dump match, which I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Dump right? Masimoto, yes.
Yeah. This match, all in Spanish. Tell you what, shame on me. I don't speak Spanish. Didn't bother me a lick, right? Because there's different things I can grab onto, and it's a kinder language to listen to. I really enjoyed it. So the match itself underway. I'm in. The God, that first that sub that he put on him, all wrapped him up all crazy style. I'm in. I fucking loved it. But then I didn't realize it wasn't over.
Oh, yeah, that got me too. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I know how this ends.
Already? What the fuck happened? Right?
Yeah, 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah. And then, I mean, every fall was unique in its own right, which I really, really loved. The wrestling outside of the actual falls, I didn't fall in love with what was happening, but like the creativity and the way that those motherfuckers flow together blows my mind. Like it's like they've like every time you watch or every time I watch a AAA CMML match for those lucha guys, it just seems like they know exactly where they need to be flowing to and everything. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. Lucha is fucking art.
Yeah. It helps
love
too that these guys were intertwined for it's 2014, probably a good 10 years before this, whether feuding, they were in the same faction together, then back to feuding. So,
Yeah, it was outstanding. The emotion of the match, like even watching it, like I don't know the entire backstory. I know that these guys are intertwined. I know what's happening, but I don't know the entire backstory. I don't know the program that they're currently in, and you could feel the emotion from the audience. You know what I mean? Like there was so much going on that I absolutely. These are guys that love Ultimo or they love Atlantis. It's fucking phenomenal.
Well, you go back to your things that upset you about AEW, the fan base, right? They're clearly right from go when Ultimo Guerrero attacks Atlantis. The place is just loud, booing, not happy that Ultimo Guerrero is going after Atlantis. And to your point, man, like he's hitting those fucking backbreakers, those spinning backbreakers. It's like two dudes dancing. It flows. So they make it look so fucking easy. The goofy like elbow tap run off the ropes, like I could do without those because those fucking suck.
Yeah.
But yeah, when they were at the dives to the outside, they were just everywhere they needed to be. Love the card girls too in between the falls.
Oh yeah.
I wish we could see a little more of the second one. She looked like she had a little caboose. I was looking at that.
Love her coming in.
Not
hate
bad.
to see her leave.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, after the match, I don't know if that was his wife or his daughter or who it was, but there was a real ripe tomato in the audience there.
I think it was his wife and $2.
Okay, that was
or maybe his sisters, because he's only like 40. Let's see, 2040. He's only like 42 at this point, too.
Okay, well, there was a real ripe tomato in the audience there. The emotion after the match, you know what I mean? Like it was fantastic, and like that's the thing, especially with this. Like I again don't speak Spanish, right? I pick up on things here and there, right? I probably should know more than I do, but you didn't need to understand what the announcers were saying, anything like that, to feel the emotion of what was going on in the ring from the audience post match. Like this was a big fucking deal, and I sold Brundle Fly 100% sold, man. You keep that lucha stuff coming, man. I love it.
Yeah, no, I from the pageantry at the start, the two quick falls, and then the last fall, and just the emotion, the crowd, HK hit it right on the head. You can, I mean, I've been in the restaurant business for over 20 years, so I know enough. Like, I know Ultimo Guerrero has been Ultimo Guerrero for 26 years. They said it a zillion fucking times. The significance of the mask, like you can pick up on that through the commentary. The finish came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere. My only complaint, I knew when the referee was not going to count 3 and when he was going to count 2.5.
Yeah.
Because his cadence was way off when he was going to 2.5.
Well, and that referee didn't do a really good job getting around. He was rough.
Could have picked the younger guy to be out there. He was struggling to get down there for those pinfalls.
That's probably one of those famous CMLL referees that's been around since like the 50s or 60s. And, it's Anniversario. So, bring out the famous guy to referee it.
God. No, I did not. I watched till he took off his mask.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not watching the rest this next 10 minutes. Did anything of importance happen?
It was more to say, like, he went out and he hugged his family and his father came in. Yeah. And that was pretty much it. Like, they shook hands and he bowed to the crowd again. And that was pretty much that.
I do like too that they, and I don't know if they always do this, but they refrained from filming who his family was until he had unmasked.
Yeah. No.
Did they catch
No,
him a
they
little
showed
bit
him-
after they lost? After he lost?
They catch him during the match too.
Yeah. During the match, you could see them. You could see them in a crowd a bunch of times. As soon as he lost, they went to them in the crowd, and they were all in
The two
tears.
girls crying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They
I
didn't
didn't
show
know
his
if they-
father.
Yeah, I don't know if they mentioned that on commentary. It would have been silly for them to focus on them during the match.
Yeah.
I mean, they could show them in the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
or like they could show them before that and say, "Oh, these are my kids," but you don't know who I am or whatnot. Or
Well, you acknowledge that they're there because then when you show them after the match and they're crying, then you understand the significance of what they just.
Yeah,
You know
Of
what I
course,
mean?
also,
What it
like,
is, you know?
if you show them before he gets unmasked, then you can kind of figure out who he is.
yeah.
Who he is, if you like grew up with her and she like, you know,
Yeah,
you go to her
but-
house and you see like pictures of her father on the mantle.
this is Mexico, though. It's not like even in 2014. I imagine the internet's like flying around, not
Yeah,
flying around
probably.
Mexico.
I don't know, man. So many of those luchadors don't leave the house without their mask on.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, it's
El Santo
they're
was
married
buried
to
with
it.
it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Ultimo Guerrero, he needed the mask.
He had
I've seen
some
him
years on
post match or post mask. He's an ugly fucker.
Whoa.
He knows how to make some
Oh.
good-looking kids, though.
Hey, he fucks.
Mhm, mhm.
He fucks. Also, props to those guys, especially Ultimo Guerrero. You could only see his mouth, but even like you could feel it through just the way he was working his mouth. Like when he'd be on the ground, he'd be like
Yeah.
in pain, like
Yeah.
but you can't see. It's so unique because you can't see their face,
Right.
so they have to resort to other ways to express pain or when they're happy. And it was just like little things. Like he was like sucking on his like I could just see him laying there after not Blue Panther. I want to say Blue Panther. Atlantis hit the crossbody from the outside, the top rope to the outside, and they just panned to him,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
the best mass match wrestlers always like Liger's another guy. I know he's not a luchador, but Liger, you could always like he showed so much emotion, even though he had a mask on. Like you could just see in body language and that.
And with that too, in the before he takes his mask off, when he's talking to, I don't know if it's the ring announcer, whoever it is, like his mask is still on, and he's he's in the ring and he's talking to, again, I don't know if it was the ring announcer or an official from the company, whatever it is. Like he's talking to him, and you can tell like there's emotion in what he's about to do. You know what I mean? It's so fantastic. Such a good piece, Bruno Fly. Such a good piece.
Yeah,
I
mean, like he's had some unbelievable. He's one of those guys that he grabbed some like pretty famous masks in the past before,
Ultimo?
and he took Aguila or whatever his name is, S.A. Rios's mask. He had another big one.
I'll tell you, I just went to his Wikipedia. I'll tell you.
I looked at it recently. That's the only mask or hair match he's ever lost was this one.
Dude, he took Negro Casas hair. He took Mascaro Ano's hair. He took someone else's hair, Scorpio Jr.'s hair, Ray S. Scorpion's hair. He lost his mask to Atlantis. Took Viano 5's mask.
That was the big one, yeah.
Yeah,
that was huge.
Guerrero Zulu's mask. He took Dufanto 2's mask, and he just took Mr. Aguilar's mask. Oh no, that was the first mask he took. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So he had a pretty good, for him to only lose like one of those matches. That's a pretty huge pull for Ultimo.
Yeah.
I remember him a lot, seeing his name in the magazines a lot. Like he would, the 500s or whatnot, he would always be ranked really high. Him and Ray Bucanero were a tag team. They were always like featured and whatnot.
Bro,
But,
he just wrestled this weekend against Mystico at fucking MLW.
In the Opera Cup. Yeah. He made it to the semis.
Jesus
Awesome.
He was just on AEW this year. He wrestled Okada one week.
Oh yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Fucking Ultimo Guerrero.
I remember watching that and being like, "Oh my god, this is like the first time I get to see this guy." And then he's a little past his prime these days.
A little bit. I think I went to an ROH show at Hammerstein where they brought him in and he wrestled Damian Priest.
Oh, that's right.
And it was the fucking shits because the weather was bad. Their plane got fucking delayed. Like they just got to the building. It was like, put your bags down, go out there, and it was not good.